Hello, and in today's video, I will be talking about how flight would work in Arcane Odyssey. Now, the keen-eyed of you would have realized I'm not loading into Arcane Odyssey. Arcane Odyssey looks a little different. I'm loading into World of Magic. For those of you who don't know what World of Magic is, it was the predecessor to Arcane Odyssey, the game that came before it. Yeah. But the reason that I'm playing this game is there are two spells, Flight and Hover. These spells can't be accessed in Arcane Odyssey. I'm going to be talking about both. So, it was said that a flight spell wouldn't be added to replace both. Now, assuming that this map is the size of what Jotunheim would be, it was said that this is the size of Sameria, but I just don't believe that. Sameria feels, to me, smaller. But it's possible that this is, if Jotunheim is double the size, if Jotunheim is actually even just like add a half of this to Jotunheim, then if this is Samaria's size, that's crazy. Jotunheim is said to be double Sameria. I will be using the World of Magic map as Jotunheim. Of course, when I'm releasing this video, Jotunheim has not been added yet. So, how Flight Spell works is the player charges up their magic, and then there's a bit of a waste. I wasn't at full magic mana, but they use the spell, and they travel. At level 150, the level I'm at, just unlocked Flight Spell. You don't travel that far. I have a slow magic as well, and I only have 96 magic speed. Of course, there's attack speed now. With a max attack speed build, it would be like level probably 200 flight. Which, I don't know if you've seen the video, there's a level 10,000 World of Magic video. You should watch that. Some good sort of things about flight, some tips. It would look something like that. I think the hover spell is a pretty good idea of what would be added. Like, you can travel far, but it's like decently far, and it's not that high. The reason is, it wouldn't replace boat travel. It's easy to still attack someone, but I believe there'd be more of a flight level charge. For example, look. This charge for flight. If I'm going purely just straight, you make it pretty far pretty fast. I mean, that's not like crazy far, but it's far for if this was the Arcane Odyssey map. That'd be like a town, across town, which understand if there's a cooldown, probably wouldn't want there to be a long cooldown. It would be balanced. I think there would have to be a way for it to take a long time to charge up. But flight definitely is possible. And flight hopefully will come in some form to Arcane Odyssey. And that's just how I think it'll come. That's the form that I believe that will happen. If you haven't played World of Magic, replay it. It's incredible. It's like so great. I'm so happy I replayed it and got to level 150. It can be a bit grindy to get to flight, but actually experiencing flight, especially if you played the game first and have been like me, wanting to unlock flight, it was like a dream come true to actually be able to fly around the World of Magic map. World of Magic's an awesome game. If you want more content, tell me in the comments, and then subscribe, please. It helps out tremendously, like a lot. That's why people say it so much, as it actually does help. I'm not gonna keep blabbing though. Summary: if they were to add flight, it would probably have the charge of the current flight spell, and would act more like a hover spell does currently. Probably still being able to use spells while doing it is how I'd see it, or not if you chose, for example, like the rocket variation of it. I just crashed. That's a good place to end. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.